in prayer. Are we together? Because somebody will come up and say prayer does not work. So you see, he sells an idea, or she sells an idea that society begins to embrace. And then on the flip side, another person comes up with a very spiritual but destructive value system, like relying on prayer alone without responsibility to change society. There are people who believe the only thing that changes society is prayer alone. That is not true. Hear it from me. That is not true. Prayer is pivotal to birthing revival and advancement in any society, but it is not the only key. A generation that only prays and does not rise up to responsibility will have abundance of graces that will remain dormant. It cannot be engaged. Daniel prayed in the night to receive the secret, but he went to stand before the king and to intelligently articulate it. Are we together now? So you see the kind of poisonous mindsets that destroy the move of God. So on one hand, all coming from the church, you have someone fighting prayer, for instance, and trying to render to make it impotent and unnecessary. Then you have another person to the other side of the pendulum exaggerating the concept of it without addition of responsibility. It is always king priest. It is not priest alone. If you are a priest alone, you will die in the temple. If you are a king alone, you don't have the spiritual backing. It is king priest. Are we together? Let me give you another poisonous value system that can come when Satan fights the church. The exaggerated prosperity or materialistic gospel. Now that's a serious problem in the body of Christ. In an attempt to teach that, you know, abundance is God's will, sometimes you have on one hand of the pendulum an exaggerated prosperity or materialistic gospel. Everything money, everything money, everything money. Doesn't matter whether you are God-fearing, just have money. We equate money to spirituality. No, that is not correct. These are the wrong value systems that water down the program of God. Now the flip side, I will always give you balance. The balance in correcting that value system of exaggerated materialism, if we are not careful, we swing to the other side